their T, but they should be fine. Either way, we're getting back into game now. It is, of course, Grayhound on the T side, as we've just mentioned. Chiefs taking the CT side. Chiefs with a 1-map advantage in this best of 3. If they take this one, it's all done. But that's what they've got to do, and they're actually taking fast, aggressive presence in towards water. Tux all the way out connector as well, having a fight with Urcast, which is awkward as everyone's running out of ammo. The dual reload comes in. Dual reload, because they're dueling. Double entry cracks for the CT. The T's, though, trades every which way. In's trying to do what he can, but it's already a 2 versus 3. Faction's been caught out. He's going to have trouble. Going to have to be careful here. Taking this fight with Ins, but does catch him in the back. And that leaves it all in Tux in a 1-on-3.
That's it. We are going to see him actually push back away. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes towards that heaven position. Maybe just try and cut off some players. Might be suspecting maybe an A hit as well. See if the players actually go up. But the bomb will stay on the B site. Praken now putting the bomb site on lockdown. Granus Faction just sitting near this short water position. He's going to get caught out. Tux doesn't know where to look, and finally actually going to clean up the kill there. It's going to happen, and Grayhound will actually take their first round. A good start for them.
They'll be happy with that. As we said, they need all the rounds they can on their T side to make their CT even more effective, but that is an excellent way to start it. Now it's going to be the Chiefs on the CT Force buy. CT Pistol buy, I should say. They've got themselves 3 CZs, Deagle, and a good old 5.7. Actually, rarely you see that many people preferring the CZ over the 5.7, but obviously Tux, Pex, and Malta all do. And it's a lot of rifles out of Grayhound. They're not giving them any room to move here, despite the fact that Alistair is trying to take it anyway. Wanted to get some early damage down, but he gets hit for 94 himself, and early tags Grat for 16, so not the ideal exchange from the CT point of view.
No, definitely not. Only 6 HP left. He has spotted these players out, so he knows there are a few players pushing towards Fountain now. Grayhound just being ever so cautious, clearing their corners as much as they can, being just methodical. Urquhart's going to be spotting the shoulder there of Alistair, taking him out. 6 HP now being removed down to 0.
Now they've got to try and find Tux here. Is he doing heavy damage? Can't quite find the last bullet, but will with the last bullet. Grabs a reload there. Actually, it wasn't his last bullet. He had 2 left. But hey, that's all right. Still looking for more fights. Now he's only got 12 left. That's the one problem with the CZ. That ammo count is so low. You have to hit every single bullet. And if you don't, you better hope you have a new gun lying around because you're going to be in trouble.
Pretty much.
You can just run at people and click the gun at them uselessly. That flashbang is a bit off time.
Best flashbang there. Moe
it's perfect for bathroom, it's just not perfect for Moe.
Yeah, exactly. You get some CT player just pushing out for him. He's going to be the direct contact here on this long position here. He's going to find no one just yet. He's going to find one shot on Brackham. Burn's going to trade it out, however. Moe going to be taking out Pex, and on the other side, Burn taking Tux. Malta left in 1v3 situation, just as CZ. He does have armor. Can he find the kill? Yes, he can, Moe. But only 2 bullets left in this clip. He needs to try and grab one of those guns if he can. He hasn't got any utility to work with. Try and flash these players out or even smoke off the position.
He can do like B-hop across side. They're going. Okay, they will let him across side at least. So I can grab the UMP, but it's a UMP which has no... Oh no, how is everything empty? That's so unlucky for Malta. Was that the empty UMP or the same one twice?
I think it might have been the same one twice. I don't think you realised. Surely you wouldn't have 2 completely empty.
That'd be pretty great. But either way, we'll get closed out. It's 2 rounds in a row for Grayhound. The Force buy does not pay off for the CTs. Only a couple of frags for them with it. And that's yet another round. Well, not even yet another round, but it's another eco for the Chiefs. But this time, no investment at all. So the default pistols, 4 USPs, 1 P2K in the hands of Ins, which has to be the one different one. And it's triple SMG on the T side, looking for that money. No, double. That's a Tech 9, not a Mac 10.
Brackham just chilling with that Tech 9. Alistair trying to go for the early pick.
Oh dear.
What's happened?
A lot of team damage, and then Malta takes down Pex. Urcast finds 2 with a Glock, because who needs a gun? I mean, he does have a UMP. Could be making extra money, but I suppose it's working for him. It's all on Alistair. 1 on 5. No easy frags, really. Even Urquhart isn't within 1 hit range of the USP, because the USP does 50-odd damage with a headshot, depending on range, so even that 60 HP Urquhart isn't a guaranteed kill, but it's 3 rounds to nothing for Grayhound, starting off well on their own map choice. Yeah,
definitely so. We are going to see that the buy is going to come out for Chiefs. They're finally able to afford these guns, 4th round. I'm going to see M4s across the board, apart from Enzo, who's been enjoying the FAMAS a little bit there. See what work he can do with it. It's not as good as the M4s, especially at that longer range. It's not too bad up medium. It's,
will do. You can hit the headshots, doesn't matter what gun you have. It does. If you have a Glock, it won't matter. But, you know, a rifle with a headshot situation is going to be decent if you're in the rifle. And it definitely is, and that is a position that they are not ready for. Cast fake flashes himself out with the pistol, then actually flashes himself out and flashes himself. And again, I mean, one of those 3 flashes that got him was his, and then he just got completely blinded. So good utility usage by the CTs, and a good headshot from Tux to clean it up. Now the push coming in towards the A site. Alistair's going to find the first on long and be jump spotting. Not jump bugging, just jump spotting. None of this cheaty stuff, not even cheaty. I'm not going to call it cheaty.
The cheaty doodles on CoD.
Cheaty doodles. It's not cheating, just to be clear. They may just said it was fun. If Valve-sponsored competition says it's okay, then who am I to judge?
That's pretty much it.
Can also be used for a silent jump. So when you land, you don't make noise when you're doing it. Which is why people do it in the first place. And I'm guessing someone just crouched an extra time and was like, whoa, we can do sneaky things.
We can actually do this.
Enough of that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there are many videos about Big doing it at the major. Go and watch those. In the meantime, though, it's Crackerman Gratisfaction in a 2 versus 3. Scrap finds the first. Utility is good from the CTs, though. They've got Molotovs over. They're all out of stuff now, and there's tons on the Ts, but that is not a smoke they wanted to throw. It's only 18 seconds. They've got to try and plant in these smokes. They have no time to go anywhere else, and the smoke's aren't deep enough. Pex has got the default plant locked down. Pretty much what he's going to do now. Only 7 seconds left. The bomb's gone down. There is no winning this for Prakamid. Just has to try and die before time. We'll find these kills. He finds 1, but no time left. Tux is going to bug out. Prakamid will at least stay alive.
If those smokes were just that slight little bit deeper, they would have been able to push onto that side and get that plant potentially. Obviously, they would have still probably had to contest with Pex, but the
that
CTs,
first one hitting the stairs was an issue.
Yeah, definitely. But Pex didn't actually have any. Well, the CTs actually in general didn't have any utility past those smokes going down, so they wouldn't have been able to flash in. They would have just had to pug straight out. So we are seeing a pause here though. Cold. Not sure which side that was.
I think it was a Grayhound pause. So it's either an early tack or it's a tech. I'm honestly not sure. I didn't see it, didn't specify, but they've got all the money in the world, so I could just be figuring out exactly what they want to do with this buy, what they want to do, or where they want to go. I was going to say if they want an AWP on Grat, but I assume they want an AWP on Grat. He's got 7k. Even Burn could drop onto him. Just keep the money high, but either way, they will be fine. So hopefully this pause won't go on for too much longer, and we'll be back into the game. Greyhounds with a 2-round lead. Yep, there's a map. All the callouts on it. That's helpful. Do you need to know anything about the map? Do you know the callouts? Should we have a look?
Do you have a look?
Maybe we can't have a look.
No, I don't think
no
we
map?
can.
All right, we don't want the map anyway. See that one on the top corner? It's got no callouts on it. That's the get good version.
Yeah, that's basically...
You got to know your damn map, boy.
Basically, like, you've played this enough times, surely. Unless it's Nuke, and then it's just a caster's nightmare.
Oh boy, it observes even more.
Yeah.
Interesting to note though, Pex and Malta on the 0 kills. A bit of a rough start this one. Then again, they only just win their first round, so
actually, it was
fair enough.
It was a.
It was a Chiefs win due to time.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the pause there.
No, Chiefs asked to unpause because both teams have to agree. I think is the way it works. I don't know.
So there we go.
Either way, we're back into it now. There is an AWP on Gratisfaction. There is AKs on the remainder of Greyhound. 3 rifles, 2 UMPs on the C side, and that's a good wallbang from Moe. I like to see it when it hits, but not this time. No such luck. Alistair firing a single heroic bullet. Can you imagine if that had been a dink? Just fires one bullet, falls away and reloads, and it's just dink.
Someone's down to like pretty much 20 HP.
You'd be so salty if that happened to you.
Yeah.
Just some random FAMAS single bullet dink through a smoke. Like, please no.
Oh god.
PTSD just thinking about it.
Triggered.
Pex has taken water control for his team though. Chiefs got to have a good idea of where this is coming, and they've taken water control, and they've still got 4 on the B side. This looks like it would be an A hit for Greyhound.
One thing I do like about Greyhound right now is they're being very methodical and very calculated in the way that they're clearing these corners. They're not often being caught out by the Chiefs. Not being caught out, you know, with any cheeky corner plays or anything like that. It's just basically got to find the players wherever they're sitting. Chiefs playing a little bit further back now. Not too many forward positions. Probably the most forward you have is Tux, and then also Pex, who's sitting towards that short position down towards B. So a little bit of a slower round now. To do with it. Urcast is going to find ins though over that smoke. He's going to open up the A site just slightly. It's going to see a lot of utility go down them, a lot of Molotovs. Tux is going to pop flash out. He's going to find 1. He's going to find 2 as well. Urcast and Gratisfaction going down. That's the AWP being dropped. It's just the AKs left. Burn's going to trade out, take down Tux. And we are going to see the T's start to push onto the A site. Alistair holding it off.
Taking no time.
Yeah, there's only 16 seconds.
Such an issue for Grayhound. They play so long getting map control, which can work, but when you only leave yourself 20 seconds left to execute, this sort of thing happens. They don't have time to check all their angles, and it's Alistair with a hero play. 3K on the side, closes out everyone in that situation.
They did that smoke again. It hit the stairs.
Oh no.
Once again.
It's possible that what they want to do there, because I'm not going to be that guy who's like, oh, they're terrible, they're missing smokes. It occurs to me what they could be doing is smoke up the stairs and then one deeper, so you can run through the stairs smoke into the side smoke and plant, but the side smoke isn't going far enough.
No, it's
not.
Well,
they didn't even have one that round, I'm not sure. But
I think it went slightly too deep, potentially, actually. I think it went too deep that time.
Yeah, I don't know. If they do it again, I'll call it intentional, and not just they're missing their smokes for stairs, but we'll see.
Might be getting some tags through the wall for Tux, though. Tux not sure where that's coming from. Oh, he's just missed. Player there.
There's an AK. There we go. Where that was coming from was Alistair firing next to Tux's ear.
That's it.
3 deagles remaining. Flashbang and a smoke on Burn. He's invested a bit more into this than his teammates have. He's got armor, smoke, flash. He can potentially use that to get onto a bomb site. If they throw that stairs smoke again, calling it intention. They've only got one though, so I would assume. Ooh, nice shot, Urcast. I would assume if you have one smoke, you prioritize the side smoke.
Yeah, you'd have to. At least.
Tux. So low.
Yeah.
Didn't work with these deagles for Grayhound. Still got 54 seconds to play with, so they're not leaving it quite as long this time. Still a lot of round to burn. Burn though. He's throwing out a Molotov. He's trying to catch this one if he can, but he's being flashed out. Thing. Someone shot Ben. Urcast still trying to fight with these deagles, but it's very, very low HP for Urcast and Burn. 30 seconds left. They're going to rotate. This is going to be a very, very last minute rotate. They've got to get down to this B bomb site and they've got to get there fast. He's firing away. It's actually Pex who's ambushed them outside. Con, he finds 2. It's all Urcast who's left. Alone, 5 HP. 15 seconds. He goes down to Malta. Maybe the Chiefs taking another round, tying it up 3-3. This time though, the buy will come out. They've got enough money to be able to do that. It's going to be full, not even full rifles. Yeah, it should be rifles. There we go, Pex buys. So it's rifles for everyone.
That's it. On the other side, we see Gratisfaction. He's gotten down to that Galil. No AWP in his hands just yet. I'm sure it'll probably happen in the next couple of rounds if they can snag a couple of wins. I think full full M4s rather, not UMPs. For the Chiefs. Seeing that smoke just split off the connector in half pretty much. Burn, just waiting to see if he can spot anyone. He's going to try and still clear these corners. A lot of people do like to play that back corner at the bottom of connector there. Molotov going down just to burn someone out if he can. Burn. And no, Tux is going to find him. He'll have to fall back now. Prackham doing some good damage.
Good angle from Prackham.
Yeah, 5 HP left. Not much.
Not much at all. And with that, all of the Chiefs members who were aggressive will fall straight back to the A side. They've got the info they wanted. They've got a kill. And now they're going to try and adapt off of that, moving back into the site. Actually rotating over to B as well. That's a fast rotate. That's 3 people over here. And again, they did have no one, so they need to rotate. This means they have very good odds of winning these fights. As the Molotov goes down in towards short. Monster still open. He's going to be looking for this first fight, but he loses it to Gratisfaction, to the Galil of Gratisfaction, no less. And Grab wants to keep going now. 40 seconds left on the clock as this push gets underway. Pex trying to flash up through this smoke, but can't do it. The bomb's going to go down straight in front of these CTs. That is brazen. Here comes Alistair, gets obliterated by Prackham. Big frags coming in from the T side, and now it's all on Tux. 5 HP, 1 versus 4. Cannot do it. Will be saving. What a round out of Grayhound. They turned that around so quickly.
Yeah, that kill from Gratisfaction, that Galil, that opened up that entire bomb site and was able to just push out and consolidate and just try. Urcast, a little bit messy there, but managed to clean up Tux. Only 5 HP remaining, not much he could really do. The Chiefs are going to be forced. They're going to be probably double eco, so no point in keeping all your money there. Just buy out the pistols what you can.
Reset. That's the problem. They won a few rounds and they lost T, and then the T's won a round. So yeah, round loss bonus is gone, money is gone. Double eco territory. You're correct.
Definitely.
Mac 10's out for Urcast. Got to get that money. Oh, that's a 5-man rush into water. All right, are the T's ready for this? Yep, there's Moe and Prackham, racking him up and knocking him down. It's Moe with 3, Prack with 1, and Urcast 1 lone Mac 10 kill to close it out. But that's a nice quick anti-eco. No players lost. That is what you want. And I can only assume that it should be a second eco round. Screens have gone black again. I can hear buys, but I can only assume it's utility for the T's. You know what? I'm going to move. Check. Oh, the dream. Alright, yes, it is indeed a second eco. It's actually 5 grenades out of the CT side. They're all running towards Fountains. They're just going to fang those in towards T-spawn, try and catch anyone, but there's no one there for the Ts. No damage done with the grenades. And just let me know if these come back. No? Good. Alright. There is some upgraded pistols, though. P250s and a CZ. Actually, that's 1 kill for those pistols. So they'll grab an AK out of that. It's in the hands of Pex, and we're falling back. But in the meantime, the bomb is down on the lower bomb site. And this should be a relatively easy hold off as everyone's starting to get cleaned up. That AK being saved is priority for Chiefs if they can. And they've lost everyone else. Except for Tux and Pex. What did I say? The CKS suffix duo? I don't know what I was going for. It's not a catchy name, but it's now everyone is dead except for Pex. He's got that AK. That's the one thing they've gotten out of this round though. And with that bomb, 13 seconds off going off just about. Looks like he will be able to stay alive.
That's it. Just save that AK, bring it into the next round. It's not a bad result for him. Obviously they were on some sort of an eco there, so saving whatever they can and doing any economic damage is crucial.
They upgraded a few pistols, got some grenades, but there was no armor. It was mostly an eco. Now they've got money. This will be the buy. They can also get a drop out of Pex if they want one. There we go. He does get a gun out to keep, or get a pass a gun out, I suppose, to keep the money relatively even. Allow everyone to have all that utility. There's 2 kits though. We're going to have to keep an eye on those, but still 2. 2 is better than none. And it's 4 rifles and an AWP on each side.
Definitely. Now we are seeing this sort of similar play from the Chiefs. So stacking 2 inside connectors. Early pick. Great bit of damage coming out from Alistair there.
Indeed, good damage to start him off.
Good start, but no frag. Would have been nice. Need something to happen here.
Pop flash coming into con now from Tux. Flashing both him and Inns down for the double peek, but there's no one there on the T side. And it's actually going to be Gratch. Go for this, and he's going to find it. He doesn't miss those. Spots out the second player. We'll get a smoke off to cover himself, though. Instead, it's Inns who's going to reposition. Frag again. Elsewhere, connector. Good frag by Moe, answering back. 5 on 3. Grayhound's doing good work on the T side so far. If they can keep this going on this map, I assume once again on their CT side will be all but over, but we're still yet to play that. In either way, in either case, I should say, heavy advantage for Grayhound in this round.
Definitely. Alistair doing some work with this AWP, just seeing if he can get any more damage done. Gratisfaction and Prackham. Rush down. Prackham for 25 HP. Gratisfaction, 50 HP, half health now. Malta getting some good information though. They're going to be pushing up 3. He's going to be probably eliminating the fact that they're going to go B. So I'd expect to see a rotate from the Chiefs now to cover the A site as much as possible.
And how quickly does Malta move here? He could catch some out, but Grat was looking like he was going to post up and wait for it, but instead he's not. He's going to go join his teammates. So Malta is pivotal in this round. His teammates are going to join him as well. Nope, they're saving. I thought Malta was going to flank, but all the remaining members of the Chiefs have decided, there's your call-outs if you'd like to know them, have decided that they don't want anything to do with this round. They're going to fall back into T-connector there, get themselves a bit of a crossfire set up to try and stay alive, keep these guns alive. And Mo's already on the hunt. He's close. It looks like the first face might be Pex. I'm actually not sure. Malta's looking the wrong way.
Yeah, that should be Alistair probably watching that. Yeah, it is.
It is. Couldn't quite tell. So Moe, depending on... Ooh, that's a shot missed. Here comes the pressure from the teams. Moe's managed to get in. His teammates... Alistair didn't call to his teammates, and he missed a shot there, and it's all going to be Pex closed out. He finds 2. Good spray there, good damage. Not enough damage, though. The Greyhound economy is well and truly set. They've caught out the eco as well. There's another Mac 10 onto Urcast. Always seems to be Urcast. Quite likes himself a Mac Daddy, as no one calls it.
Yeah, he really does love it. I don't know how he's gotten that role there of just being the SMG dude as soon as
Hello,
the team is on eco.
You are Mac 10 guy.
You are Mac Daddy.
It's like you are heavy weapons guy, but you are Mac 10 guy. Yeah. Your gun does not fire bullets that are very expensive because it's quite a cheap gun. It gives you many money though. If I could remember all that video well enough, I would like try and do a parody, but I can't. And oh, nice shot. That's better anyway. Nolta getting a 1D onto Urcast is much more entertaining than anything I can say. This Greyhound will move to take it along. And that's a good call, really. They know that their opponents are on pistols. Take the one super long-range area of the map. It's called long for a reason. Get the long-range engagements going your way. And then they'll be rolling in onto the A site, where there is a few players waiting for them by the looks. But they've got an execute ready to go anyway. And these...
I think actually a lot of the players... It's only Tux really... we are seeing the rotate coming up from the Chiefs now. They might try and just push through these smokes as much as they can. but it's going to be a grinder. Prackham and Burn going to be taking out Tux and Pex respectively. Prackham going to be putting down this bomb, and it's going to be a pretty easy win, I reckon, for the Grayhound boys.
Alistair with Mac 10. Nope. No Mac 10. I was about to make some sort of Mac 10 joke, but I just didn't have it in me. Just like Alistair didn't have a life in it. No. Ends is on a P2K. That's all. In a 1 versus 4. Yep. This is a strat. This is a strat. This is a... Yep. Knife into the wall. I mean, I guess try and maybe bait him with the Mac 10. Something.
Go with the knife.
He was going for something. He wanted that bit of bonus money. But no luck in that case. Speaking of money, look at that economy on Grayhound.
Yeah,
the lowest player is at 5.5K.
Given the investment that you need, given the investment that you do need being a T-sided player, yeah, they're looking at a really good stead moving forward for these guys here. They're pretty much no one above, below 4K. No one below 5. Well, actually, no, they were buying. They were buying. So
but when I last looked, it was at 5.5. Yeah. But, you know, no one below the $4,000 mark.
Exactly. So, you know, moving forward, they, even if they lose 1 or 2 rounds, they're still in a somewhat good position, you know, providing they're still fragging and keeping that economy at least somewhat boosted, and keeping especially any bomb plants going down as well. That usually helps as well. But 13K on Burn, and then 10 and 12 on Prackham and Moe. A lot of money going around that side.
A lot of money indeed. It's Malta who's dropped an AWP actually for Alistair. Just about to say I don't recognise that skin from being out earlier in this game, and that's because it's Malta's. So there you go. AWP out on both sides though. Gratisfaction versus Alistair. It's a duel that can be pretty 50-50. I think Grat would have... Is that have to be a really creative boost? I want to see that boost. Can we watch that boost? No, it's not a boost anymore. Okay. I thought that was going to be a cool boost for Gratisfaction getting up high or something, but no. Malta's just lining up a pop flash, ready to hurl that one out for support Pex if they come monster fast. Not doing it just yet though.
It's just Moe here. If he pushes up, he could actually potentially catch this CT unawares.
Yeah, it's Inns just waiting with a flash. Well, he was waiting for the flash. No, it wasn't. Sorry, it was Malta with the flash being out. Inns is
Pex. If he peeks out too much from this pillar though, spend the end of it.
It said though, Malta's in one of the best positions on this bomb side to play. And Graffiti there. You can just fall back. If they decide to chase you and kill you in Graffiti, they have committed their lives to killing you, and their teammates should be able to get the trade. So it's a good spot to be in Graffiti there.
Yeah, definitely.
Way, this should be the rotate. They're not the rotate. The execute coming out. They're very smoked out of short though. Good counter smoke, and if Pex decides to spam this, Moe is not going to be a happy chappy. But it looks like instead the 4 players are Grayhound will still be committing to this bomb site. He's getting a bit antsy with every piece of utility that's thrown at him.
A bit jumpy there, mate.
But here we go. Grenades coming out, smokes, flashes, Molotovs, everything, and out they go. Moe's going to be the first one to bust in, find himself the first strike. There's a player on side who he will find, but Tux going to be too sharp. No, Tux is in heaven, sorry. It's Inns who's going to get saved by Tux, and there's Pex lining him up, finding one. Good trades by the T's, though, making this a 2 versus 2. Bomb going down with just 5 seconds left. The bomb gets dropped. That's it. The round's done. There is nothing Prackham can do about this one at all. Has to fall back. And again, it's a round. I mean, you don't count on your bomb planter being dropped, but again, it's another round where Grayhound just take too long. I think that's 2 they've lost, maybe 3 they've lost to time.
Possibly
now.
3, I reckon.
Oh, actually, no, it was 2 they've lost to time, and 1 where there was no time to plant the bomb, and I think it was Prackham again had to chase the kills and died. Yeah. So indirectly lost to time, I guess, because he couldn't plant the bomb.
Yeah, he was kind of forced into a position where he ended up having to lose a gunfight, basically. Whereas, you know, they're still in a pretty good stead, though. Grayhound, obviously, we're seeing all that money that's still left on them, able to afford guns at least for another 2 rounds. But
Inns and Malta both only with 2 frags.
Chiefs on the other hand.
Those are 2 very high impact players from the Chiefs that we're missing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, if you look back at IEM Sydney, Inns was like the highest rated player on the Chiefs, and he was the MVP, and I'm pretty sure he was MVP in their game against North, and a very strongly highly decorated player in most other games.
Yeah, pretty well. I mean, Inns
having a very good land. Yeah, and
he's just not
always. Not always, obviously. He's on 2 and 12. Malta on 2 and 11. Both of them a bit of a rough start. Tux 10 and 9. The only one who's positive, and the only one who's close to fragging alongside Grayhound, who are all sitting 11, 10, 9 kills, somewhere around there.
I think it is probably one of those situations where Grayhound, just because they've had so much experience.
Grayhound's just shutting them out, yeah.
Yeah, where Inns and Malta they probably just can't find their groove. They're not bad shots or anything like that. It's just,
these AWP battles are so very close. Alistair gets full blinded. Still goes for timing shot, but Gratisfaction's going to wait for it. Not get done by a blinded player. Chiefs are actually on their way back into this one. I mean, continuing our pattern of earlier on is gone. We'd say it was a 16-5 they needed. It's not quite going to be that. That Molotov actually isn't deep enough from Urcast. I think there could still be a player in that corner who could have survived that, but no one's sitting there for the Chiefs anyway.
Pex is going to be the direct contact for Urcast if he tries to go out front, but looks like he is actually going to rejoin his teammates towards mid. Connector. The bomb is actually still all the way back towards team, through like a T connector. So
Yeah,
probably still deciding where they're going to go. Yep.
Looks like he's grabbing it. It's going to go rejoin the forces. The forces of Grayhound. I was going to make a Grayhound racing joke, but couldn't figure out how to work it in there.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that one.
No, there is actually one in there. We can talk about Greyhounds racing and taking too much time. I'll work out the full details of that joke later, but I want everyone to know it's there either way. Tuck's going to be the top fragger on the Chiefs right now. Going to be the first one to challenge. Flashbang over for himself. They spot it. Urcast can't turn away fast enough, and there's Tux peeking out, getting that shot. But there's a lot of trades trying to come his way. Still picks up another. There's 2 for 1. Better than he should be doing there. And Alistair now can start fragging as well. Stairs smoke again? No, that was one towards long and one up the truck. Alright. We'll stop doing it. It's Gratisfaction and Moe though. For these shots. Grat is in a very tough position, trying to find an angle through this smoke. And Alistair's going in with PT-50. Finds no ins, finds a kill. And there's Malta. Ins and Malta, we mentioned them. There they are fragging. Closing out Greyhound again. Red time on the clock.
Yeah, 100%. It's just not
playing just slow Counter-Strike.
Like it's all well and good for you to to really run that clock out and just do a one last bully hit onto a site, but
you've got to make it work.
You've got to make it work, and you've got to make sure that your set smokes and stuff are hitting. Obviously, that one was probably a little bit better on the smoke front of things.
Well, they threw one truck. They haven't been throwing one truck, but they knew there was an AWP there, so they decided to go for it. And this is Alistair. So careful that Grat doesn't
aim lock.
Not even aim lock. I think he was just going for a wallbang. I was just confused to where he was flicking to, but I guess it was just to try and catch the timing on someone who was crossing playground. Suppose somewhere. With his choice of players as well. That's Snacks and Simple, maybe? Not sure who that is. Or was that Zeus? Wait, yeah, that's... I can't remember if that's a major before. That's what DreamHack is before Simple joined. Anyway, that's irrelevant. But I mentioned it and got it wrong anyway, so there you go. You're welcome, guys. I make the mistakes so that you don't have to.
Going here, we are seeing the 10 towards A once again. Chiefs with a bit more of a stack actually towards the B site, so if Grayhound able to get 1 or 2 frags quickly, they might be able to shut Chiefs out of this site almost entirely.
Tux is the one playing closer long though, and so far he's been very effective. That's noise made by Burn. Tux is now waiting for this boost. It's the problem with doing that. You jump to check it, you'll make noise when you land. You jump on the metal seat, you'll make noise when you land on that too. Well, you jump again when you're on it. Here's the execute coming into the B site though. Good counter utility deployed by the Chiefs, and there's Alistair. The B side execute thing is entirely a fake, and it's been entirely shut down as well. Alistair and Tux picking up all the frags between them. And Moe. 17 seconds. Good old curse of time. Means he doesn't have really anything to work with here. He's got 5 players alive. Full ace in the next 10 seconds, and he cannot get it done. It's Malta there with the headshot to close him out. And Chiefs, they could potentially make this an 8-7. A half that started off so successfully for Grayhound. It's not going to end the same way.
No, it definitely isn't. And Chiefs, honestly, if they can grab this 7th round, then they'll feel probably actually pretty good going into their T, because they know that that is their strength. Like they've got that entry fragging capability that we always touch on. So honestly, I'm feeling pretty good for Chiefs at the moment. They're Grayhound really on pressure.
They really are, and that's a yes. Burns tagged very low, and Alistair almost couldn't make it out of there. But he establishes the early presence, makes himself known, and gets a good tag at least. That's Burn. A little easier to deal with for the rest of his team. Brackham just watching for this boost, watching for the jump spot. Really, I've seen a lot of players hit this shot. Especially overseas, they watch for this, and I think it's Shroud's hit it on Dupree with a deagle. Dupree's hit it on somebody with a deagle. I'm fairly certain. It's all this sort of thing. But there's only 1 round left in this half. It'll be a very close one indeed, as Grayhound are still waiting out this clock, just like they've been doing all half, taking their time, playing the slow CS, and trying to see what frags they can find before they commit.
Yeah, there's something to be said about, having some of these set plays, but when they're just this slow, you kind of question maybe some of the thinking behind it. So there's still plenty of time now, but they want to be watching that clock. Oh, we are seeing the jump spot there, and they would have noticed all those T players. Their Chiefs have the information.
Fast up short. No, one fast up short. The rest fall back.
I think Molotovs.
A few issues with commitment. They're going in through Monster now. Grat's going to be on the entry with the AWP, but he finds the frag as well. Doesn't matter how long you take when you have fraggers who can do this. There is one more player in pit as well, and it's Inns. Can't find anything. Urcast tapping away. Finds himself another headshot. Now it's all on Malta. He will go down at the last moment. Grayhound come through and pull out a cheer and a 9-6. They'll be happy with that one.
Definitely. Could
have been a better half, but could have been worse. Look at the streaks of rounds there as well. 3-3, 5-3-1.
A very even spread of the kills at the moment. Obviously, we had Malta and Inns having a bit of a rough start, but you know, on the other side of Grayhound,
9 rounds is plenty. Sorry, yes, lowest being 9 frags and Pracken.
Yeah. The rest above 10 kills are a very spread of even spread, all doing the work. So it's not like they're having one star player really doing much. So, good stuff by them. Urcast going to be the direct response to this, but he's going to get traded out very quickly. Inns taking him out. Peck's getting onto this side very quickly. He's jumped straight past that player. They know he's actually jumped down. Burns going to be taking out Malta.
They haven't checked Rackham.
I think they know he's here though. I think they called it out.
I thought they did, but they haven't done his kill yet. Now Peck's is still looking for it and he can't find it. Awkward moments. Peck's reloading, going for the knife kill is Brackham and he'll get it too. Bit of extra money in there. And that's Grayhound taking their CT pistol round. They'll be very, very happy with that one. That's Team Ace as well. Look at that.
All across the board, yeah. I'm very surprised that that Grayhound actually were able to hold that off. It looked so good for the Chiefs. They were able to get positions very quickly. But Grayhound with their retake potential and obviously that player staying alive, you know, in sort of that water position below the site, really helped them out. So.
Tech9s and Util out there, lots of smokes, lots of Molotovs. They want to use this to get onto a site and they want to use it to hold it. However, they've got to deal with an awful lot of SMGs. It's 2 rifles, 3 UMPs on the Grayhound side. 2 kits as well, so they'll have time to play through this post plant. There's Urcast finding the first kill on Tux, moving back up to Fountain to reposition. It's a very similar setup, except they've got one of the rifles sitting up over towards long. This is the basic sort of setup that I was talking about. You see they've got the players there at the wall, they're going to boost over. There they go.
Yeah.
And then just the setups on A.
Standard.
Yep. And then as usual, once they find something on A, they usually fall back and play passive, and that's what they're doing. They've got Urcast down the side as well, playing 3 on B, 2 on A, so they know it's all Tech9s. And the rush indeed will be coming into B. They've got 3 players set up there with some smokes and some flashbangs. They've got a lot of utility the Chiefs here to use, and the bomb will go in. I assume late Monster to try and make it out unscathed. But here's the response. Grayhound have a lot of players on this site, and the push is coming in now. The bomb is for now safe. Look at that, through the smoke goes Pex, and he gets almost completely caught out. He finds himself some kills, almost 2, but not quite enough. There's a kill from Malta though. Tech9's doing work, but it's 40 seconds left. That bomb will be going down in the hands of Malta. Touches the ground successfully. But Inns is on just 5 HP. Malta on 99. The tiniest scuff, worst for wear. Like he's stubbed his toe at that point. Much. But the rest of the CTs are coming in. They've still got utility as well. Molotov to force them off the site if they're there. Malta taking this engagement, gets tagged down so low. These teams have no health between them. One will fall. They don't know where the last player is. They're just going to put a smoke on the bomb and jump on that. It's a 10-second defuse though. The kids are not here. They had them. And Inns, I can't quite find it. And then the kill will come in. The spam from Prackham cleans him up. And that's 11 rounds for Grayhound as they look to push this one further and further ahead.
Definitely. Greyhound's economy starting to get back up where it was. $5,000 on Aircast. It's going to be actually a UMP buy for the most part. We're seeing Prackham, Aircast, and Gratisfaction picking up UMPs. I may not expect the armor. I'm not entirely sure, but it's going to be.
They know they won't be on AKs. So.
That is true. But those Tech9s up at close range, we have seen how deadly they can be. So. Dangerous work.
Normally you'd see a team in this situation who got the bomb down first would be saving for AKs, but instead they don't want Grayhound to be comfortable with that. They're gambling on the fact that Grayhound have more SMGs than they do rifles.
Yeah, pretty much.
They're just trying to take the fight to them. And again, they're fully bored here. They've got Tech9s. They've sacrificed some better guns. They could have had a UMP or 2, but they've gone for utility instead. Flashbangs, smokes, everything they could want. And still a UMP on Malta. A bit more money there, carries some kills. They're all set though, the Chiefs.
It all comes down to how quickly I think Chiefs can try and get onto a site. If they can just bully their way onto something, I reckon they'll be able to hold it just from close angles. Those UMPs not really the best entry weapons in the world.
Good. I think we've knocked our cord. That's awkward. Puts you back in. In the meantime, though, just going to assume it's still picking me up. It's the boost waiting for Burn, and it's a full execute into the site from the Chiefs. In they go. Did you? Very, very quickly. There we go. We're back. Burn spamming away from the boost, looking for these shots. This is still the positions that they play. It's looking for these shots here. The bomb will be going down. Tux is on just 1 HP on the bomb site, and it does get away. I thought the spam was going to come in, but not quite. Ins in the pit has a big job to do. They need to stop these players from getting past him, and Multi with the UMP has to do even more. It's a good crossfire though. They find themselves 2 kills, but here come the T's. Oh my goodness, Ins finds 2 there. That's what he needed. Now it's Moe, full health, up against the 2 T's remaining, Tux and Multi. He does have a kit. He's looking for this shot. Almost spots the shadow, doesn't quite, but that's only... Actually, see how many bullets he's going to stick this. Doesn't have enough health. He's got to go for this kill. And that's it. That cheer in the background should tell you that the T's know it's over. Moe will not even find the kill in the end. The M4 can't be retrieved, but Malta doesn't care. He got the kill and a little bit of extra money, and that is what the Chiefs needed. They make it 7-11, and the money's gone. It can be pistols out of Grayhound, but it can't be much else.
Yeah, definitely. That's completely and utterly broken the economy of Grayhound right now. Fortunately, these pistols once again. We saw previously that Chiefs was sort of forced into this position now, so their roles have been reversed. Chiefs now with the SMGs. The Tux taking over as Chiefs Mac Daddy. And Pex on the UMP. Alistair with the Galil. Malta going to be forcing his way with this AK onto this side if he can. Going to be taking out Pracken. Good damage on Burn as well. Burn just sitting behind this connector. Yep.
As far as he knows, he hit one player on the right side and killed one on the left. Could have been the same guy.
Yeah, it could have been the same guy.
I don't think it's going to catch him out too much. They do have a couple of players on this bomb site, but it's P250s. It's a Deagle. It's no armor.
Just quick tidy up for the Chiefs now. Tux taking out Moe. Just Gratisfaction and Burn left. Burn down 65 HP. Grant only being tickled slightly. And as I say that, he's been absolutely ripped apart.
Burn is committed to this ninja bomb.
Easy. Getting the stat padding done.
Easy kills, easy wins. 8 rounds for Chiefs. They are by no means out of this yet. They're now only 3 rounds behind. I thought it would have been a lot more dangerous when Grayhound got that pistol and started running away with it, but it was 9-6, it's now 11-8. The margin is exactly the same.
Yeah.
And it's an eco round, really. Well, I suppose it's a bit of a pistol buy, but it's not much out of the Greyhounds. Or Grayhound, I guess. It's not plural, it's just Grayhound. It's not multiple. Anyway.
It's not multiple. Okay.
I suppose if they are Grayhound, they can be the whatever. I'm going to call them Grayhound, because otherwise we'll get in trouble. Anyway, it's the pistols is the point I was trying to get at. P250, 257s, and 2 Deagles, all nicely organised from top to bottom there for you.
Very nice. That
actually, behind it as well.
That satisfies the OCD quite nicely. Apart from the fact, if Burns, if
it's better when it's completely symmetrical though.
If we had like full armor and everything like that. Anyway,
we can talk about that later. Push coming to the B side, and again it's Malta taking these fights carefully around this pillar. There's a player close to him as well, and he's completely blind and still gets that kill, finds both! He was partially blind during those ones, but he's cleaning them up. Malta doing work. Now Moe playing a very close off-angle spot. His shadow knows they're coming, but commits into a bullet to the face. 1 player heaven, 1 player graffiti. Ins is surely going to commit to this kill. Can't find it though. Burn sending him back where he came with a Deagle. Bomb going to go down. Tux on low HP again. I don't know what it is with Tux in single-digit HP, but he's having a good time. Alistair catches that burn. Those Tux will survive. Doesn't matter at all in the end. AK save 2. 2 rounds behind now with the Chiefs.
That's it. And now we see the Chiefs' economy now rocketing forward. Previously they had 6K above 6K for all their players before the buys came in. So trying to be used. 9th round, they're definitely not out of this game yet. Grayhound really on the back foot now if the Chiefs can claim 1 more. So Alistair with this Galil as well. Going to be creeping with Ins down into the bottom of connector, trying to clear out as many of these angles as possible. Get map control. Take over control of mid. Force Grayhound back to play these sites. This being said though, it does allow them to do the fast rotates, which they are so infamous for.
Well, this setup's a little bit different, but it's largely similar. It's playing 3B instead of 2B, and looking for the wall bangs. It's Burn there, actually. He's going to be spamming through. He's got him for A1, though, so won't be doing too much spamming. Ammo count's kind of limited on that thing. And Ins will be throwing it. Nope. That smoke that he's thrown would have been a fake smoke for B. Would have landed on B to help sell the fake to his team, but instead, Not even sure it's going to be a fake anymore. They've left the bomb. Monster's got to be careful with that. No, we'll be going back to grab that thing. Good. Just wanted to make sure no one was pushing him, Monster. And now he'll grab the bomb and join his team. And as long as he doesn't get caught off by the push timing here from Moe, which looks like he won't, he'll be okay to get up to that A-bomb site with his team. The rotate's coming in instantly, but Grat needs to hit some fancy shots. Almost gets one while mostly blind, but he's going to fall back to... There we go, falls back into bank. He'll just be playing retake on this one with his team. Going for the wall bank to the center of the box. No such luck, though. The bomb can go down here, but he's caught out. Pex getting it big now, and a very aggressive Malta's going to go down. Urcast takes... Well, takes out ins in the background. There's a let's go. There's a defuse. There's a round.
Yeah. Interesting play by Chiefs to start pushing through those smokes.
I thought they could have sat for those.
I think there was something to be said for just maybe sitting back and letting the players actually kind of come to them and force that defuse. But nevertheless, Chiefs able to buy it one more time for this round before they get reset once more. Grayhound now with an AK in hand on the hands of Aircast. They got that AWP still on Gratisfaction, so they're working well. They're going to build that economy back up if they possibly can. To get themselves closer to being able to force the nuke play.
Forcing the nuke is the goal.
Not politically though.
I already made that joke.
Yeah, I know.
You can't steal it from me. Malta going to find himself the opening kill though. Bit of a wallbang kill onto Prackham. Gets tagged down to 27 for his trouble, but still finds it out. Aircast considering going for a bit of a surfy spot.
Trying to escape to that.
There we go. He's got it. It's not quite. It just allows you a little bit of a better angle because you're a bit higher up. Get a slightly different spot into Monster. It's only a slight. But it's also the other thing, it's an off angle that you can play, and there you go. He's found a kill doing it. That's straight through into the knees of Malta. He was a tagged player, so if you're going to lose anyone, losing the guy who's already low isn't that bad. But it brings it back into a 4-on-4 with 50 seconds left for the T side of Chiefs to decide where they're going. That decision has already been made, however. It's going to be over on to B.
Yeah, it looks like we are going to see just have Tux. Actually,
there's
no,
that boost again.
Yeah, there's going to be an interesting play.
This is what I was talking about every time. Every time they do this. Not every time, but a lot of times. It's something you can't count on them doing every time, but it's something you have to check for every time if you're playing against Grayhound. Because they do this very frequently. But there's the full execute. The Molotov into short was good to deny those Ts, but they're going to go straight through it. I think it was put out with the smoke. No, it's definitely still there. The boost has to be given up, though. And with 10 seconds left, just about, the Chiefs will be able to take this bomb site. The plan cannot be denied. No, ooh, that's the bomb. It fell on the site, though. So they will be able to get that one down just... Yep, there you go. Bomb down. 3 versus 4, though. Very possible round.
I'm seeing the CTs. We've got a couple of flashes there. Alistair taking out Gratisfaction. So that's one of the key fraggers done. One flash and one Molotov left on these CTs to try and force anything out. Alistair with a good headshot. He's going to find a second as well. Can he find the third on Moe? No, he's not. Moe going to be taking out Alistair. We're left in a 1v2 situation. Tux is going to burn.
Oh no, he runs through the Molotov. And that means that Pex... Moe's tapped the bomb. Moe has a kit. Made noise, and Pex is going to step out and find the kill. Makes it 10 rounds for the Chiefs. And that means that, again, we're back to this 2-round buffer zone. We've been chasing this 2 or 3 round buffer all half, but we're here again.
Yeah. And
it's another pistol buy for Grayhound that I'm assuming shouldn't go too well for them, but weirder things have happened.
Yep.
We'll see.
CS is a fickle game sometimes, and sometimes these weird pistol rounds can be claimed.
Especially if the rifle team gets overconfident. That's how I see a lot of these pistol rounds go away. Like, everyone loves to have a go at, AUCS, it's just because we're Australian, but it's not possible that you lose Counter-Strike because of location necessarily. So it's usually because I see a lot of Australian players get overconfident. It's like, yep, I can fight 5 pistols with a rifle, watch me. And then, of course, because pistols in Counter-Strike, they just get 1 bead, and it's like, well...
Yep, that's not going to work.
Not really. Let's see, though.
I think you're 100% right, honestly. It's
also the close angles.
Yeah. Close angles, especially with a 5.7 or a P250 even. P250, for $300, it's a great investment. So
it's ridiculously good.
Best backup for an AWP or something like that. But in the hands of these eco players, it can do just as much damage as you see Moe with that P250 and Urcast with the 5.7 and just the body armor there.
And I believe Urcast actually dropped that 5.7, so he's splitting the investment with another member of his team, giving out the money a little bit. And here comes the push towards the B-bomb. So this time there's a lot more reasonable amount of time left on the clock. And it's multiplying himself a kill. Tuck's doing the same, moving in from short. And Burn, maybe he can drop the bomb planter if they're too aggressive for it, but no, he won't. Chiefs make it 1 round difference. And a reminder, in case you missed it, Chiefs won that first map 16-12. If they take this one, they've taken the whole best of 3, 2-0. And if they can take Overpass away from Greyhounds, that'll be massive. Won't be one for the history books, but it'll be one for the stat books, certainly.
Definitely, I mean...
Then it'll skew my stat book, which will be annoying.
And especially considering the fact that, you know, before this game actually started, before the stream went live, we were noting just why didn't Chiefs ban Overpass? You know, obviously...
They need to ban Mirage, that's their karma, that's why. It's the only issue for them, they've got to get rid of it. I mean, sorry, it needs to ban Mirage. Is that what I said?
Yeah.
Less Overpass, yeah. Good. That's what I wanted to say. First kill going to Inns here. It's another pistol buy, going for a double eco from the CTs. Save up some money, be able to get guns out in future rounds. Guy's going to flash himself in, get clotheslined by Tux. This round's a bit of a non-event, really.
Yeah, when you're getting rid of these eco players, it's basically just pop up. Grat had a chance, but Hin's too quick with that UN. And Malta just deleting players left, right, and center.
Switches to his knife, like, yeah, that was a one-tap. That was good. He did it.
Talk about Malta's
I'm assuming that laugh was in fact Malta.
Could be.
Maybe. Prackham with the Eagle. Can't find anything with the Desperate Spray. Makes it 12-12. Chiefs have brought this all the way back, and it's the CT side that's a struggling block for Grayhound.
Which is so unusual considering that this is their arguably one of the most powerful maps that they have. So
remember how I was saying at the start of the very start of the stream, even before Tainted Dark started, I was saying that I was going to make predictions based on stats, and they'd all be wrong because based on the players.
Yeah.
I know you guys can't see, but I didn't have words, so I just gestured at the screen, and that should tell you everything you want to know.
Pretty much. Like, here it is.
This is fast play from the Chiefs. Now changing up the pace very, very rapidly onto the A-bomb side, and it's not worked out. Greyhounds are starting to find frags. Still one player in pit, though. I believe Durkar sitting in there. Mo's up in heaven. Lots of players rotating, and there's Durkar's gone. This is looking more and more doable. It's back into a 3 versus 3. Chiefs could take the lead right here, but Burn in a very sneaky spot. If they plant default, Burn is going to catch it out. And instead, he's going to catch out Malta in the push past. Very difficult for the T's right now. Still got a minute 10 to play with, but they've gone fast. They've committed to this bomb site, and now they have to deal with that.
Burn is in such a sneaky spot here. He could pack. Yep, and he's going to catch out Alistair. Only 22 HP. Not much he can do against those M4s right now. Tux left in a 1v3 situation. We know how good this player is. This is AK in his hand. Can he find one? Burn tagged down to 39. He's being flashed out quite a lot. Only 50 seconds left on the clock. Still a little bit of time to try and make a play if he can, but he has only got the one flashbang, so he's got to be very careful and, I guess, methodical and tactical about the way he uses it. 3 players to try and flash out. There's still a smoke and a flash on the CT side, so they can force him away from sites. Looks like he's going to recommit to the B-bomb site. Not much time to go back into A, so although he has forced away one player.
Just on time. Just on playing a time. But the refrag will be coming from short very, very shortly. Now they're all going to be rotating as well. 17 seconds left. Tux needs to try and get this bomb on the floor. He was planning it for heaven, and now he's in a lot of trouble. He still gets one, but there's one more player short, which he won't be suspecting, I am sure. Here comes Molly for the trade. Tux!
No,
he's making it work, and he's got time to get this bomb down. Yes, he just got it. Grat's going for this wallbang, but he's not found it as close. Tux has made this very, very doable. Flashbang out. One more trying to stop Gratisfaction coming into him, and he's going for the pre-fire. Tux! So much damage. Falling back, Grat on just 43. That's it! The 1 versus 3 to keep the Chiefs alive. That's a play right there.
That is a play right there, the 1v3 clutch.
Beautiful from Tux.
We ruled him out so early in that. We thought he had no time, only the one flashbang to play with, but as soon as he got that second kill, you knew it was happening.
And he just got the bomb down as well. Tux with the clutch. So well played, and it puts Chiefs in the lead for pretty much the first time in this map.
Look at the
They had it a little bit earlier, but
13-12.
13-12, and it's going to be 14-2 as Greyhound have nothing in this. Unless they can do some ridiculous pistol fragging. That's one of those feel-good rounds. That's one of those rounds where you're like, fantastic, boys. We still out here. We still doing this, even though it's their best map. Urcast has found himself 1 kill and an AK-47. A very dangerous player who we can't count out. But you know who else we can't count out even on Overpass? It's Chiefs.
Definitely not. 4 versus 3 right now. Urcast has picked up one of an AK. He's going now down to a 4 versus 2. Malta finding Prackham.
He could find this kill here, Urcast. Nope.
No, Alistair way too quick on that.
Alistair doesn't miss these. Throws the AK out as well, so that if someone comes through, throws it into T-controlled territory as well, so that This Burns just pop up there, then nothing for him. But Burns now made himself known. Going to send one player to hunt him. It's Malta. I was going to say is they're going to send one player to hunt him, and surely they'll rotate. But Malta's going to step out and find the headshot. Jeez, look at their money as well. They are buying for the rest of this game. They are so rich. Grayhound, they've emptied out the bank account to buy this. Grat's going to grab an AWP, surely.
He has to. They know that is his most powerful weapon. Yep.
And that's the money gone. Grat's got 1,500 because he hasn't gone for head armor or any more utility or an upgraded pistol. That's the only reason he has a little bit of money left. If Chiefs can claim this round, then it's Grayhound playing for overtime on a force buy.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is something we've already seen.
It's true, actually. Very true indeed. But yeah, obviously we don't count out Grayhound at all. These guys are at the top tier of Australian CS, so their money's low. They're not looking all that good right now, 14-12. Don't count these guys out. They're a fantastic team. Alistair, on the other hand, though, he's going to be taking out Urkos quite early.
I think that was up corner, actually. Oh no, it was off the boost. It did pick him off the boost. Door must have been open a second before then.
Yeah.
Either way, it's Grayhound to try and deal with a man disadvantage, and they're going to go up again. They're just hungry for this. It's going to work. If Burns gets there, he's up, and there we go. He's found himself one, looking for more. Chiefs were not ready for that secondary boost to come in, and that's just what Grayhound needed. A bit of a trade. He just put out one more player there. Didn't find the bomb, though. Chiefs still want to go B.
Yeah, they're just committing to it. They're hoping that they might be able to force a rotate. Just play those mind games. Make Grayhound assume that they're going to rotate now that they've been spotted. But both teams actually standing very resolute in where they're actually going to be playing. Still got the 2 stack, 2 on A, 2 on B.
Here's the rotate, and it's a I wanted to say here's the execute. I said here's the rotate. Turns out I was right. It's a fake. And they're going to be going hard off the back of this, and the positions are not good. Gratisfaction's going to go for a very aggressive peek, and he finds it, but gets traded 3 versus 3. Bomb can go down safely for the Chiefs. Nice. Ooh, good positioning from Malta to find himself. That kill makes it a 2 versus 3. Chiefs could take map and series point right here, even on Grayhound's map, even on Overpass. Greyhounds are still getting shot out. There's Malta on the flank. Burns going to find himself one, looking for more, but Malta's going to take the kill, and that makes it 15 rounds. You heard the yell there. I think you might even have heard it over me yelling. 15 rounds, and the Chiefs are ecstatic about it. Here's this force buy I mentioned before. It's UMPs, it's M4s, it's probably some more SMGs. Kraken's going to grab an M4. Oh, he's going to grab a FAMAS. 3 rifles, 2 SMGs is all that stands in the way of Chiefs. And a 2-0, a double 16-12, taking their map pick and Greyhounds.
Something with this next strat. Can he find anything? He's got to get
wow.
Good damage. That grenade might do even more, and it's got to bring him down. Ins and Pex. We brought down to about 15 HP. Pex on 18. God, that is good. That's not a bad result considering the fact that they didn't get the kill. So, good result.
Double con stacks out again.
Yeah. That seems to be something they've been favouring. It sort of half worked out for them most of the time.
That was spotted though. I just heard Alistair call 1 con. I think. I'm pretty sure that's what I heard. There you go. I do occasionally hear something through these headsets.
Every now and again you just hear the shouts.
Yeah. But it's pretty passive T-side at the moment.
I kind of like this though because they have these lows players. They just want to try and, I guess, make Grayhound overcommit. Get the aggression going. And see if Grayhound just lets up 1 or 2 free frags, basically.
See if they can get Malta or anything on the other bomb site. That's the main thing. Faction's going to swing out. He can actually win this fight with this UMP, given how low the players that he's fighting are. It's ends at long. We have to be a little bit careful, given how low and health he is. But there's also only 35 seconds left. So pretty much this has to be a rotate now or a committal to the A side. And it will be a rotate based off no info. It's going to be a 5 versus 5 take of the site. With just 20 seconds remaining by the time they get going. This is going to be all too close. This could be it for Chiefs. It's just 5 frags that they need, but it's a good setup from the Greyhounds as well. Molotovs come in. That one bursts in the air. That is a costly mistake. They let him buy, but there's Burn with a frag at least. Bomb still needs to get out here and go down, and it will. There's Prackham though. He can stop everything here. The spray is just off. There's Inns, making it a 2 versus 1 versus 3 actually. It's all on Inns. Heavy damage looking for it though. Can't find the kill, and Greyhound will stay alive. With the force buy. Good damage on the UMPs, good damage on the rifles. Team ace again.
Yeah, across the board. They came out bloodied out of that, but they just claw their way, hanging on for dear life in this match.
Look at the money on Chiefs.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's so rich.
No way, shape or form in threat right now, apart from the round count.
If I had that sort of money, I could afford to live in Sydney.
It's a good thing you're already there. You don't have to worry about it.
Oh, no, I do. Just be easier with like many thousands of dollars. But that's beside the point. As it looks like it might even be... No, I thought this was going to be a fast B play based on that molly, but that molly is to deny... Yeah, the molly to deny short control, and the spam is there to reinforce. They're just hoping to catch someone out if Grayhound are getting aggressive. They're not doing it, though. So they're just going to be waiting. Burn, I mean, he is getting aggressive, but not as quickly as they would have liked. And Malta is completely blind. Malta's in so much trouble, and there's Burn pushing in, getting himself that free frag. That's a really good change up from Grayhound.
It definitely is. We haven't seen from them, so good to see them switching up their standard plays every now and again. We don't see that double stack in con anymore. Chiefs have had full control basically of basically this side of the map. But look at Grayhound, they're sort of bunching up. They're playing a little bit more passive now. They don't want to give up any more free frags because they know...
B again.
Yeah.
The boost's up. Sorry, it's rough, but this is just...
No. This is very dangerous. Find something. No, Burn's going to get taken down. That's really dangerous for them now. They're going to try it one more time.
This is what Grayhound are doing. It's like we get one kill with the boost, we go again. That one was just a jump for info, though. And now this is very, very doable. That spam is so good. Inns takes out Urcast, I should say. Prackham finds 2. Make that a 2 versus 3. Chiefs on the brink of taking out this series 2-0, but they've got to hold this off for as long as they can. They do have good utility they can use. Ellis is going to hold this angle. That's a good flashbang that he'll avoid. Pex is fully blind though. Good shot. So many Molotovs. They've got to go for these fights, and the Molotovs are everywhere. Pex is going for these kills, and now he finds the snap. Gets both kills. It's Prackham back on the bomb, and we're going all the way to 30 rounds. We could be overtime here.
How did Moe get that kill?
It was wild. It was all over the place. Chiefs can buy again, using all that rent money. Correct. One more. I don't know who yelled that, but you're correct, whoever you are. It's one more for overtime, and it's one more for the win for Chiefs. All comes down to this.
That's it, Grayhound now.
Moe? Okay, good.
Yeah, you are going to buy out, mate. Beautiful stuff there.
Runs out of spawn. Runs out of spawn with no gun. Awkward. This one, though, looks like it is going to be a faster B setup. 3 players into water. Good flashbang to blind out Prackham, but he's got a Molotov already lined up and ready to go, and they're already coming onto this bomb site. Prackham here is going to have to do the damage, and he can't find anything. Burn does find one, but the rotates are going to be late. There is so much time for the Chiefs to plant this bomb. And Pex, exactly, opening it up with 2 frags in heaven, getting a smoke up there as well to nope, cover it. Not really, it fell out. It's unfortunate. But still, they have an idea. And now it's all on Urcast, Gratisfaction, and Moe. They need this one to force it to overtime. Otherwise, it's going to be Chiefs booking their spot in the winners' final up against Tainted Minds. That'll be our last semi of the day, or last game of the day. But before we get there, we've got to get through this. Pex is in such a huge position down in water. Urcast pushing out has put the head, and Pex finds one more. Makes it even trades there, but it's a 3-on-2. And they're just sitting in this spot. It's all on Grat. The Molotov's on the bomb. There's literally nothing he can do. And there it is. Inns will get the last frag. 16-14. Chiefs hold on, and they will get the series 2-0. My goodness.
That is absolutely insane. 16-14. Previous game 16-12. So both close games, but Chiefs are very well earned in victory.
What